Not sure if you can class this as a flower, but a field full of wheat was an ever-changing playground for kids off of the 60s and 70s. Now, as it was growing, all you needed was a great imagination, a stick that was shaped roughly like a gun, and you could play war. Or you could play cowboys and Indians if you didn't mind crawling around on your belly. And then towards the end of the summer holidays, one morning your breakfast would be disturbed by the sound of Farmer Noon, or Noonie, as he was affectionately known, sending in his combine harvesters. And this was about a week of high activity where we wouldn't leave the field unless it was dark. We'd be quite happy to spend all day just leaning up the gate, or standing on it, or sitting on it, or messing about on it. But as long as we could see the combine, we didn't care. But the best 2 days are when they sent the baler in. Now, in those days, the bales were rectangular, not circular. When they collected them, the bales used to fall off the back of the baling machine onto a sled. You got to remember, this is the 1960s, 1970s. What we used to do, 3 or 4 of us used to sit on bales on the sled as it went round the field. And then when it got to certain points and he released the sled and the bales went off, we rode the bales back into the field. And then we sprinted after the tractor again and jumped back on. So one field behind our houses had kept us entertained for months. Whilst the wheat was growing, we'd had First World War campaigns, we'd reenacted Custer's Last Stand, and then we'd spent hours just watching the combine harvester going up and down. And to finish it off, we rode the bales back into the field and then chased the tractor around for a while. And all that was left was stubble. And as a parting gesture to the summer, back in the day, Noonie was allowed to set fire to his field, burn off the stubble, and then plough the ashes back into the soil, ready for next year. We could argue till the cows come home whether or not I should put wheat as a childhood memory of flowers, but as long as I've got a stick that looks something like a gun and there's things going off in the field, that's where I'd be.